And yes, indeed, we continue to bring you a series of the 16 days of gender violence as we continue to support women and those fighting the same. Now, journalists in the country have been called upon to develop additional skills as a survival mechanism in the industry that continues to experience massive disruption characterized by closures, internet and job losses. This emerged during a function in Nairobi that brought together veteran journalists who worked at the Standard Group, the oldest newsroom in East and Central Africa. Gloria Milimu attended the forum and now reports.
It was one-of-a-kind reunion. One that conveyed decades of excellence in journalism under one roof.
Keeps you relevant.
The unifying factor today being the role they played to steer the oldest newsroom in East and Central Africa to greatness, and how they can advance that knowledge to grow journalism today.
The idea really was that we have a huge resource of journalists out there who in many ways probably are going to waste, yet their contribution to this industry is still necessary considering where the industry is at the moment.
For me, the most important thing, the gathering here tonight, this afternoon, is about the generation. There are people here who first worked. There's one of the photographers was employed in 1968. I was just about 2 years old. I worked with him as a colleague, and now he's retired and has come now as a vet. And to the people who are employed in 2012, I think for me it's a generational thing. It's plugging in the gaps between then and now.
They reminisced the good old times and their contribution into making Kenya's oldest newspaper, The Standard, the bold and incisive newspaper in the region.
I joined The Standard in 1968. I've worked with The Standard for the last 32 years. During my time, when you go to Kisumu, you will send your pictures through MPS, either through OTC, which will be reaching the office the following day. Those are dead stories. But now today, whenever you are, you can do whatever you do, and you said it right now where you are.
As journalists live through this extraordinary period defined by disruptive impact of new technologies, mass layoffs and closures among other factors that continue to undermine business models of traditional journalistic media, experts advise the need for them to do more than just adapt. This includes growing their skills as these trends have literally eaten traditional journalism's lunch.
There has been an exponential growth in the number of media outlets and journalists and professionals. Maybe there is also a similar growth in the number of media consumers, but maybe we have not had a similar growth in the number of advertisers and ad spenders. Therefore, what we have are more mouths to feed, but we do not have more sources to get from. And therefore, the same mouths that existed are getting lesser and lesser as the days go.
To the new crop of journalists navigating the industry, they advise:
tap into that knowledge that your seniors have. When your seniors guide you, see it as guidance and not maybe being put down or something like that. Because your seniors most of the time have immense knowledge, and I also believe that knowledge is two-way. There's so much now we are learning from the people we call Gen Zs. And the Gen Zs are also learning a lot from the seniors.
The Standard Group, that endeavors to be the leading innovative media company in the region, started in 1902. And decades later, it still remains one of the biggest media houses in the region, keen on providing real-time information that educates and entertains its consumers. Gloria Milimu, KTN News.
And next is a story that